on the program today. Aarti Gerard, a veteran journalist, is with us. PKD Nambiar, political analyst, is with us. Varun is back with us. Varun, late last night in a midnight analysis on this program, said to me, "Why do you assume Eknath Shinde will be Deputy Chief Minister?" And did Varun know something we did not? Tejas was with us as well. Tejas Mehta is back with us, political analyst. Welcome, everybody. And first, before we get started, the big picture.
No one can predict the BJP of today. No one can predict, because, as I always say, that it's a complete mission with a missionary with a mission. So it's very, very simply difficult for most of the people to predict. But one thing I will tell you, the learning from this is that the party should always be above a particular family, and this is also going to be. If you really ask me why Devendra Fadnavis was asked to become the junior minister despite his seniority, is also one of the reasons is that BJP is sending a message not just to the Maharashtra but across the country to all its partners that they value the partners. And in fact, you will be
I'm cynical. I actually think it's the opposite. I think the BJP clearly is swallowing the capacity of its smaller partners to exist without it. That is what I see in Maharashtra. I see the opposite of what you see.
Since you said this, and I'll give you another. In the month of July, there is another thing is also going to happen. You should invite me for that show. In Punjab, the Akali Dal is going to come back with the NDA fold. So as in the many other places. The reason being, the BJP's message with this is simple, that they are not power hungry, but they are on a mission with their own ideological. Anybody whomsoever goes with their ideology, they will be with them. And most importantly, the arrogance of power what Uddhav has shown, not to others. And today we are talking about Devendra Fadnavis will become the main, he will have the remote control. You will be, sir, everybody knows it's a public secret that Sharad Pawar was the one who was running the entire government. And in fact, Uddhav was just for the namesake a chief minister. So it is difficult to predict Indian politics. But today's is actually, Varun said, even I agree with Tehseen completely today. We always argue with each other some of the other points, but today whatever he said and is actually what happened, it's in the interest of the politics of Maharashtra, both from the point of view of ideology, also from the point of view of development.
Okay, PKD, can you hear me? Can we unmute PKD, please?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so what I was just, I wanted to say is that the biggest thing out of this is that the Thackeray brand and the legacy is over, at least for the time being. And Uddhav is not somebody like a natural leader, like even in like his cousin Raj Thackeray, or even for, of course, he don't even match anywhere from his father. So when you are not a mass leader who can go, as Tehseen was telling, if I was at his place, or maybe Tehseen was at his place, he could have been just walking all around on the Mumbai streets, making a big Padayatra and showing his real strength. Forget about the Maharashtra Assembly. So that means he's not a natural leader. So what you said, Barkha, in the beginning of the show is that the Thackeray legacy and the brand and the politics may be over forever. Maybe
because I don't see how they ever return to control this party unless there's going to be a counter rebellion. Let's take last comments. Tehseen, you're looking very agitated. Let me come to you first for a last comment. Tehseen. Hang on, let's unmute Tehseen, please. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Nothing more really goes away, including the party symbol.
Yeah, PKD, you wanted to make a point?
Yeah, I see. What I wanted to actually say is this very simply, that the BJP's role, and from the last couple of days, people were talking about the Operation Lotus and a lot of Hawala money, including Tehseen was all over almost all the shows where we were together, saying that so much of money buying and everything. I think everything has to be put into rest. One. The number two is that most important part, the politics of today is not the politics of most of these family parties will not be the same. This is a symbol and a sign. This is not a rebellion against a particular party within the party. It is going to happen across all